Hello and welcome to Attack of the Awesome, where we make geeky and nerdy look awesome. Welcome to episode number 28, and today is July 1st, 2012. And I just realized that the previous episodes, we've been doing it monthly. I mean, we haven't done anything in between. Last episode was last month, the episode before was a month, so God. It's supposed to be a weekly podcast, we're doing it monthly.
Meanwhile, you got me over here chugging them out mostly weekly.
Yeah, you're the one that's snapping your podcast out like no tomorrow. It's like, God damn, Gomer.
Yeah, although to be fair, the week we're actually recording this, I put out 2 in a week, mainly because the first one I was meant to be out the week before had to be pushed back because apparently whatever forces decided that, taking a driving job down to Texas and back without the proper amount of time to get me home was a funny idea. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the ride and I enjoyed getting down to Texas. It's just the time was not with me.
Ah, okay. And since this is number 28, there's like 2 more episodes before we reach 30, so this string of episodes, 28, 29, 30, is going to be what I call the Team Nostalgia Chick Trilogy. And this is where we feature a guest from the Team Nostalgia Chick crew. So the first one, obviously, is Elisa, who is also known as Maven of Eventide. And, yeah.
Hi. I love that I'm obviously first. That's wonderful.
Yeah. Just like, the first thing I thought was like, Elisa, right away. Yeah, might as well.
Oh, you flatter me.
Yay.
Anyways, I introduced the guest before I introduced ourselves. Well, that's kind of whacked out. Anyways.
Well, obviously.
Obviously.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not used
I
to
don't screw up my format that badly.
That's okay, because it's the morning and I'm just at my earliest convenience to get crazy.
So you're not a morning person?
No.
Mm-mm.
No. But it's more fun like that, especially for podcasts.
Want to get nuts? Come on. Let's get nuts.
You're susceptible to suggestion now. Watch out.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Anyways, I'm your host, the farm freshest of them all, Scooter Mike. Along with me are my co-hosts, Gomer the Gamer.
Yo, what is up, folks?
And Zeros and Haka.
Good morning, everybody.
So let's just talk about what's happening today in geek history on July 1st. Let's check this out. First off, it's Dan Aykroyd's birthday, who is known for the Blues Brothers, Ghostbusters, born in 1952 today.
Oh, wow, dude is 60.
Yeah. Pushing it.
Being a bit creepy.
Let's see. Also, the birthday of Alan Ruck, who is known for Cameron in the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He was born in 1956 today. What else? In 1994, The Shadow released on this day, starring Alec Baldwin, Tim Curry, John Lone, Penelope Ann Miller. What the hell, The Shadow? Why does that sound familiar?
The Shadow knows.
The 30s.
Knows all.
Yeah, I think it was based on a radio play. It's like a 30s superhero movie.
You don't remember this movie for a reason.
I don't, because I was 4 years old when it came out.
And also, it's not
Wait a
memorable.
minute. Oh, looking at The Shadow is a lot like looking at The Silent. You look at it, you might enjoy it, you might be terrified, but you look away, you never remember it. I think I just blew my own fucking mind.
Let's see. In 1998, All Nippon Airways unveils the first Pokemon decorated jet, timed with the release of Pokemon the first movie.
Oh,
Ooh.
And then a year after that, in 1999, Nintendo releases Pokemon Snap for Nintendo 64 in the US.
Oh, snap.
Surprisingly good spin-off on Grandpa.
Yeah, I used to play that all the time when I was a kid. And then some sad news. On this day in 2004, Marlon Brando passed away.
Yeah. Bye-bye balls. No more Marlon Brando balls, as people said at the time.
Yes. So yeah, that's what. How?
Why did they say that?
Because Marlon Brando was, you know, big balls, big man, arr, 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 you know? You know? Characters and all of that shit, you know?
Oh.
That's why.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Anyways, that was what happened in Geek History today. Let's hop into the first segment of the podcast known as Around the Web, where we talk about, what we've seen around the web, whether it's a video, a funny picture, a news article, maybe a song, anything. So, who would pop out first with their scene of awesomeness around the web?
Well, I guess I'll go first. Well, first off, do you want to pint out I actually have two. One of them is nerdvice.com, which is another one of those many video producer conglomeration sites out there. And the reason why I want to mention Nerdvice is because over the past couple of weeks, I actually got picked up by those guys.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yes, so you can find my stuff over on nerdvice.com, including my own podcast, That's Being Talk. And honestly, I've looked around at a lot of the stuff on the site, and it's pretty good. You guys should go check out all the other producers over there. So, and there's even a few videos by Phil Bunny over there. If you're a big fan of Phil Bunny, go check him out over there.
Ah, yes.
As well.
Congratulations.
All right. Well, thank you. Now, the other one I want to mention is actually a Let's Player that I've been watching for a while, and keep in mind, I'm not usually big on watching Let's Plays, like the hell out of them, but I'm usually not into them. So it takes somebody really special for me to actually pay attention to his videos. And this guy is named Roam Mithril. He resides mostly on the YouTubes. I think he has his own site, which you can find on his page. And his biggest thing that really got to me was the Mega Man Perfect Run series, where he would take each Robot Master from the classic Mega Man series and just practice it, and run it until he can get through it taking no damage, including the Robot Master, and using nothing but the Mega Buster. And he's done all 10 of the classic games, and he's also went through Mega Man 5 for Game Boy in this way. And if you want to find him, he is at YouTube under Roam Mithril. It is R-O-A-H-M Mithril, as in the Final Fantasy Mithril. So check him out. I think you'll pretty much enjoy it. He does have other projects as well. It's just the Mega Man ones are the ones that stand out to me for obvious reasons.
Yeah, because you're a huge Mega Man fan.
That's right.
We all know that.
Oh, yes. Just ask Holly.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it's definitely do that. So, Rosen, you want to go or should I go?
I'll go. I found a cover of Gautier's famous song based on Star Wars.
Now and then I think of when I was in power, like choking people with the force until they die. But then you told them all my history and took away my masculinity and had my character portrayed by subpar actors. first, Han shot first. So when you try to have the Force make sense, you introduce the midi-chlorians. And what's the deal with having me be dubbed over? But you didn't have to change it all. Make them like they never happened and the fans are nothing. I don't even need your love. You treat me like a panther and I feel so rough. No, you didn't have to make them blow. Have your friends direct your movies and they'll turn out better. You think that you don't need them, no. What happened to the Star Wars that I used to know? What happened to the Star Wars that I used to know? What happened to the Star Wars that I used to know? Now and then I think of all the times I screwed fans over. I had them believing that the first 3 films were really done. But Star Wars will be done my way. I don't care what they have to say. I think that they should let it go, and they'll never get a Blu-ray of the Star Wars that you used to know. You didn't have to change it all. No more puppets, no more practical effects or nothing. I don't even need your love. You treat me like a whopper and I feel so cold. No, you didn't have to sell your soul. Do we really need to watch them all again in 3D? Jar Jar was an all-time low. What happened to the Star Wars that I used to know? Movies I used to know. What happened to the Star Wars that I used to know? Movies I used to know. What happened to the Star Wars that I used to know? I used to know. That I used to know. I used to know. That I used to know.
And I can't really describe it because it's hilarious. That's about all I got.
Okay. Wow. Alright.
Yeah.
I will, so mine around the web showcase here has a little backstory to it a little bit. Last night I got to watch the greatest movie I ever seen in my life, and that movie is Pulp Fiction.
Duh.
It took so long.
Indeed.
It took so long for me to watch it, but I finally got the time to watch the damn movie, and I loved the hell out of it. So on YouTube, there's a bunch of these people who take movies and make them into songs using, their movie sounds and making their own beats and melody.
Yeah, DJ Pogo, like that.
Yeah. So there's this one guy named Pogo. He
Yeah,
does.
Pogo.
Yeah, Pogo. You may have heard of him. He made a new remix recently, and he did a Pulp Fiction remake. He actually did a pretty awesome job with it. It's actually one of the highest rating Pulp Fiction remakes on the YouTube right now, so congrats to him on that. And the title of the remix is called Lead Breakfast. So we are
Lead breakfast.
Lead breakfast. So we are gonna enjoy some lead breakfast right now.
Hey, kids. This is a tasty burger. Burger. Say what again? motherfucker.
This sounds like you actually have something to say.
Fuck me, that is straight down. Oh, fuck me,
Do you ask? I'm the fucking master.
fuck me, that is straight down. Oh, fuck me,
Do you ask?
Fucking good milkshake.
Want that. Want that.
Bunch of foxes.
Want that. Want that.
Goddamn hand cannon.
Want that.
Bunch of foxes.
Goddamn hand cannon.
Want that.
you be the one.
Goddamn.
You be the one.
Goddamn.
You be the one.
Goddamn.
You be the one.
Goddamn. Let's go.
Say what again? Say what again? Say what again? Motherfucker, say what again? Say what again? Say what again?
Fucking good milkshake.
Fuck me, that is straight down. Oh, fuck me,
Do you want myself?
That's a loser.
fuck me, that is straight down. Oh, fuck me,
Do you rate vengeance and furious anger? Say what again?
Exciting. On the kangaroo.
Say what again? Say what again?
Exciting. On the kangaroo.
Say what again? Say what again?
That's one of those.
you be the one.
Walking down the street. Goddamn. That's one of those.
You be the one.
Walking down the street. Goddamn.
You be the one.
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 Goddamn.
Fucking good milkshake.
This is
Nom
what
nom 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 nom.
if you want to check out Pogo, he's got a website at www.pogomix.net. It's currently like under construction right now, so it'll redirect you to his Twitter, which is twitter.com/pogomix. So give him a tweet or two and say he's awesome. He's on Facebook as well, facebook.com/pogotron. And his YouTube account, his YouTube username is kind of weird, so it's like, it's Fagotron. It's Fagottron at YouTube. He's got other movie mixes, like he's got some Pixar stuff like Monsters Inc., Toy Story. He's got a Cinderella remix up there, so he's got a bunch of them you can check out. And before I move on to the next segment, Elisa, do you have anything that you've seen around the web that's awesome?
Nothing comes to mind right now. If I knew I had homework, I would have been prepared.
I should have told you that. But, alright. Like I said, this last episode, the guests we had didn't have anything, so that's good.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's hop into Attack of the News, where we talk about the news in the respective fields of movies, video games, and other random nerd news from toplessrobot.com. Who would like to start off the news?
I'll go ahead and go. As I'm feeling ballsy, I'll take the first shot. I didn't put this down in my notes because the story was just way too long. But big reasons that's been released that Nintendo has not made a big showing at E3 this past year. You know, showing off basically stuff that they already have and stuff most people already know. But then a couple of weeks later, Nintendo's like, here, we have this new stuff that's about to come out, including 8-Bit Summer, a couple of other really cool, neat ideas for games and all of that coming out. And the reason why they're doing that is because they're seeing E3 as like, okay, this is for like the big investment people, to get them, to get the market open or whatever. But for our fans who are more interested in what we want to put out as far as software goes, we want to talk to them directly. So that's what they did. So that I thought that was kind of an interesting little thing. I think the particular article for that one you can find, in fact, that one and the one that I'm about to read off here, you can find, I believe, on IGN.com. If you want to go check them out. And the one here, Square Enix has revealed why they are yet to remake Final Fantasy VII despite the rabid desire of many fans. According to Andresang, CEO Yoichi Wada explained during the company's annual shareholder meeting that it would not remake the legendary RPG until it makes a brand new Final Fantasy game that exceeds the quality of Final Fantasy VII. In other words, probably never. In a candid statement, Wada clarified that he feels the current slew of titles in the franchise have not surpassed their popular predecessor in terms of quality. He stressed that while they hopefully would manage this in the future, if the team were to remake Final Fantasy VII before this was achieved, then the Final Fantasy franchise would be, quote, would be done with, unquote. This revelation comes hot on the heels of... This revelation comes hot on the heels of statements by Tetsuya Nomura, who recently admitted that a remake wasn't a priority. He also suggested that the current batch of titles would need to be improved before the company cast its gaze backwards, saying, the new Final Fantasy must overcome the Final Fantasy of the past. It looks like for now we're just going to have to hope that rumors about an updated Steam version of the game being released are true, and that Final Fantasy 15 is the game we've all been waiting for from Square Enix. Though from what I understand about, a lot of the more recent ones, it'll probably be about as... Yeah, if they do, it will not be anytime soon. Maybe not in our lifetimes. Who knows? Although, to be fair, if you compare the graphics between 7 and now, updated graphics wouldn't hurt. But then again, that's just me. So that is all I've got for this week.
Alrighty then. Rosen, you want to go ahead?
Alright, how many people here have heard of Italian Spider-Man?
Italian Spider-Man.
Italian Spider.
I'm afraid
I'm
not.
Googling that right now.
I'm Googling that shit now.
It's a famous internet thing where someone made a fake trailer for it. They made shorts, and someone eventually took this and edited it all together, which is available here, but that's not what I'm talking about. I am talking about their new series, Danger 5, which their second episode is called Lizard Soldiers of the Third Reich. I don't think I need to say anything else.
No, you don't, because that sounds... Wow.
Oh, boy.
Also, in Marvel news, they're making a Guardians of the Galaxy movie, which, if it has Rocket Raccoon, I will love them forever.
Yes, I did notice that as well when I was doing movie news. So yeah, that's coming out, making in the future.
Oh yes, and in Why Does This Exist news, there's now a gun hotel room.
A Gundam hotel room.
Oh, there's some like that too. I've seen so many hotel rooms. I mean, I've seen pictures of like a Batman themed hotel room, which looks glorious if you're a Batman fan. I mean, there's hotels out there that cater to, certain themes and genres.
I've seen Hello Kitty hotel rooms. Those are kind of scary.
Oh,
Cute.
okay. Cute,
but scary.
Pictures of
scary.
the walls are creepy as hell.
Yeah, and I so totally tweeted that over to see what you would think.
And
oh man.
Wow.
And of course, there is Puppet Show, which stars Alan Moore and Neil Gaiman.
Ooh.
Enough said. Next.
Okay. Anyways, I got some movie news, and it's got a supernatural feel to it, you know, vampires in there a little bit. And, let's talk about the new Van Helsing movie, which Tom Cruise is attached to star in.
Oh, boy. I
Yeah.
don't know whether to cringe or to think this might be awesome. It could go either way.
Yeah, and actually,
Is this for real? Is this actually happening?
yes,
Just
it's
one of those
it's
rumors
actually
that's
happening.
actually-
I've checked my news because last week I did some false news, and I'm bad for that. But now I double check my work, and this is for real.
They don't even have a director yet. Do they? Did they find one?
No, not yet. They do have producers, which I am not even going to pronounce their names because I usually mispronounce their names. But apparently the reboot will be grounded in reality. In reality, mind you.
In reality, so... And then
Kinda
this
like
continuity
how-
Dracula actually exists.
Grittier and more realistic.
Maybe they just modernized?
Yeah.
And how can you do anything sci-fi and fantasy in reality? It's speculative, that's the point.
Yeah. So yeah, the producers of this so far is Alex Kurtzman and Roberto Orsi. I don't know if you
Those
guys...
are the script writers. They are producing their own script. That is... I don't think it's going to happen. I think this is going to fail.
So
I'm
Oh boy.
So Kurtzman did an interview, and he is quoted with this: "Well, I don't want to give too much away because we are actually at the very beginning of talking about what to do with it. But I feel like the Van Helsing that Anthony Hopkins plays in Bram Stoker's Dracula is sort of the parody version of it. And the Van Helsing that Hugh Jackman played was obviously in a different place as well. I think that these kinds of movies have evolved a lot since then. You know, The Dark Knight was a major corner-turning moment in the way that the genre and superhero stories could be told. Really grounded in reality. Really grounded in really cool things. That's what I like to do without sacrificing these fantasy elements. We aspire to do that as well on Trek, you know, keep it real. That's such a different franchise than Batman, but that's usually really where we wanted to do, and we love to do that with Van Helsing."
He's saying that the Anthony Hopkins Van Helsing in the Dracula movie was a parody of the character? The one that was based off the actual book?
I guess so. That's his words, not mine. I have no idea what he's referring to, so I guess that's what he's referring to. His description's very broad, to say the least of it. Yeah, so expect a Van Helsing starring Tom Cruise in the near future.
Well, Tom Cruise will be about as old as Anthony Hopkins by the time this is made.
Oh, man. Let's see. La la la. What's the next one? Next one is Russell Crowe attached to star in a Dracula movie. A reimagining called Harker.
Reimagine Dracula.
Is
What
he
is
playing
Dracula going to have to
Harker?
be like all...
Oh god, I don't know. Our spies tell us at Warner Bros. Is in talks with Russell Crowe about starring in Harker, a reimagining of Bram Stoker's Dracula that's being produced by Leo DiCaprio. Oh, okay, that's right.
I didn't know he was a Dracula fan.
Okay, it tells the vampire story from the point of view of Jonathan Harker, who instead of his traditional role as a lawyer, is now a Scotland Yard detective investigating the Count's strange...
Oh, so he's like Edgar Allan Poe in The Raven now.
Yes, exactly.
Huh. Wow. Huh.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I'm speechless. Russell Crowe in a Dracula reimagining that sounds like the Raven.
Well, when one thing fails at the box office, you gotta copy it.
Exactly, and see if it works. And lastly, Martin Scorsese, the man for his excellent movies. For this article, he's been talking about why vampires are better than zombies.
Well, goes without saying.
Obviously. He says it's a whole other thing that apparently means a great deal to our culture and our society. There are many books written about it and many movies. I saw one in London when I was doing Hugo, and I saw one late at night one week, and it was called Colin by a young filmmaker named Mark Price. He shot it and digitally by himself, edited by himself. It was savage. It had an energy that took the zombie idea to another level. Really interesting filmmaking and disturbing. He was talking about a zombie movie that he saw. Where the hell am I? Yeah, but with a vampire, that you can have a conversation with them, and they have sexuality. They always work. The vampire thing always works out for some reason. Always works. And I happen to like vampires more than zombies. Okay, I'm being very broad here today, and I think it's my morning sleepiness that's not really paying attention to the article.
So you're saying that Martin Scorsese likes vampires more than he likes zombies, even though he just recently saw a well-done zombie film.
Yeah, that's what I'm pretty much saying here.
Yeah.
I thought there was some... Yeah, I missed this quote here. Zombies, on the other hand, doesn't interest the filmmaker as much. He says, the undead thing, zombies. What are you going to do with them? Just keep chopping them up, shooting at them? And then he saw that zombie movie, so he's like pointless. Like, with a vampire, you can talk to them, and they have this sophistication to them, and zombies are just mindless blah.
Well, he's saying that as a filmmaker, with vampires, you have characters that you can work with and have plot with, whereas zombies, you have monsters or animals that, you have characters do things to let you know or whatever. But the vampires are the characters instead of just props. So, as a filmmaker, I guess character development is more interesting to him than action.
That's why I have you on here, for that reason.
That makes sense. That does make sense.
Other filmmakers like action. They'd be like,
yeah. Though I would love to see it reversed. A vampire action movie and a zombie, put into given actual character development and everything. I don't know how it would work, but I just think it would be awesome.
Well, there's plenty of vampire action movies, and those where vampires almost act more like zombies. Like 30 Days in Night. But a zombie movie where they act more like people, it's kind of not zombies anymore.
I guess so.
Yeah, well, I heard there's a romantic comedy featuring a zombie and a person, so it's like a zombie in love with a human.
Sounds like a Twilight ripoff.
Exactly.
That sounds like my back.
And that is Attack of the News. And let's hop to my favorite part of the podcast, the weird news. The weirdest of weird news. Last week, or actually last month, I should say, I had an article featuring, the zombie apocalypse happening now, where in Miami, this guy turned into a cannibalism, eating flesh of a guy, and he was high on bath salts.
Yeah. Nom.
Well, to clarify it now, he was high on pot, not bath salts. assaults.
Whoa.
So
Yeah, the
That's
guy
gonna give
now
the
wants. Yeah, all the moral
anti-pop
guardians are now going to. Yeah.
I mean, because we had this whole discussion last episode where it's like, oh, why are people getting so high off bath salts? That's impossible. Blah blah blah. And it's like, it pops up. Oh, he was high on pot. Well, that just defeats our whole discussion. And yeah, so Miami Cannibal went crazy just because he was high on pot. I want some
He's
flash.
probably a crazy guy on pot.
Probably, because
Yeah.
he was crazy enough to actually rip somebody's flesh up and eat it like a freaking zombie cannibal.
Yeah, and you combine that with the insane appetite that smoking pot will give you. Holy shit!
Serious Munchies.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a tagline for your zombie movie. We got the Munchies.
Oh, yes.
Munchies.
Oh, yes. Oh, jeez.
Anyways, yeah, that's what I wanted to clarify from last episode if you were paying attention. Now we get some play with words more likely here. Next one. Cooking with Pooh wins Oddest Book Title Award.
Ew.
That is
What the hell?
an unfortunate name.
I mean, it sounds like Pooh, poop. Well, it's apparently a person's name, Pooh. Cooking with Pooh.
Like
So-
Winnie the Pooh.
Like Winnie the
Or
Pooh.
Pooh from Earthbound.
Well, that book, The Tower, talks about religious philosophy
Oh.
and Winnie the Pooh.
Well, alright. Let me back it up here. It's a Thai cookbook about cooking with crab. Pooh happens to be Thai for crab.
Oh.
So that's why. It's like, oh, Pooh sounds like poop.
Yeah. Oh, as somebody who doesn't really like to eat crab, it may as well be. To me, at least. Ugh.
Yeah, so, bravo! Cooking with Pooh wins the best title. I just thought that was, like, really random and weird. Like, really? Really?
You know how to get attention.
And, of
Did it-
course, let's lead into the next one, which is about name changing. You have a right to change your name to whatever you want, You don't have to keep the same name for the rest of your life. So, this one guy...
America.
This one guy from Nebraska changed his name, or names himself after a dinosaur. His name is Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Nice.
Oh. What's your name? Tyrannosaurus Rex? Okay. What's your name?
So is
No, my
Tyrannosaurus
name
his
is
first name
Tyrannosaurus
and
Rex.
Rex's last name? Or is that like a hyphenated first name? Like, is he Tyrannosaurus Rex Jones?
I think that's his full name. Yeah, so, because his real name was Tyler Gold, and he changed his name to make it extremely, makes me extremely jealous of his awesomeness, which is Tyrannosaurus Rex. He changed his name to help his new business. He said he's in an official filing with the New York County District Court that he wants the new name to help make himself and his new company more recognizable to potential customers.
Certainly could do that.
I wonder if
Yeah,
he's the first person to ever change his name to that, and why he had the balls and no one else has.
that's a very good question. I
It
mean,
is.
I've heard.
No.
I've heard
All
some.
the young potential parents out there right now that were going to name their kids that are like, oh shit, he did it first.
Exactly. You're like, oh man, I want to name my kid that.
Oh, well.
I've heard some.
I
Yeah.
figured, you know what? Yeah, okay. This guy's named Tyrannosaurus Rex. That is so awesome. I'm going to name my kid Tyrannosaurus Rex. Right. And then my wife would, if assuming I'm married, my wife would probably leave me. Ugh.
Unless she was equally awesome. You just got to marry someone awesome.
Exactly.
Oh, good point. Who knows? I just might. I'm actually dating somebody awesome.
Go.
No, that is not offhanded marriage proposal. No. No.
All right. Last one of the weird news is food related. It's not gross. It's just actually something that's really odd. I would assume that everybody has heard of the viral video of the honey badger. You know, honey badger don't care.
I have not ever heard of that.
There's a video. It's just footage of like a nature documentary, and there's this like a gay gay guy. He sounds gay more likely, and he's like narrating the whole thing, and he's like, "Honey badger don't care. He bites that snake's head off," and it became this whole big phenomenon. And apparently, he's getting a TV show based off that now, and he's doing narrations of other nature clips. But now, honey badger has yogurt. Honey badger yogurt.
Does honey badger care about the yogurt?
That's something that I would not have expected. I would have figured, honey badger, and honey, maybe.
Yeah, but, this came out of nowhere. It's like, the honey badger yogurt's the fiercest yogurt around. And, actually, the tagline is, try it, or not. We don't care.
Yeah, good advertising campaign, guys. Yeah, very good.
Cute.
So
I feel like the people that find honey badger amusing are not exactly the yogurt eating crowd.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. What is this? The frozen yogurt chan Red Mango is hoping the fearless critter would take what it wants. Will do the same for their frozen treats.
Oh, so it's like ice cream. That's better.
Yeah, frozen yogurt. I don't know why I said yogurt on the title, but the yogurt chain has launched a limited edition low-fat frozen yogurt called Honey Badger. In keeping with its inspiration, legendary nonchalance, the promotion tagline is try it or not, we don't care. And Red Mango has said, we wanted to show the true power and influence of our social media audience by speaking directly to them with our brand new flavor and letting them decide whether to take the message.
So they're trying to be cool like the kids are these days.
It's like, I got this thing here, okay, that's fine.
The reaction has been huge, and once again, it shows the reach that consumers have to share with love.
Well, Red Mango's very trendy, so I feel like the hipster crowd would find honey badger amusing and try it.
Yeah. Honey badger, try it or not, we don't care. And that's the weird news in the nutshell. And we go into the top 10. Go into the top 10, and it's food related, and you're gonna be grossed out by it, because it's the 10 grossest things people found in their food.
And I don't think the scorpion counts.
I'm sorry. I'm just looking.
And I think that was.
I'm just reading this. I'm reading this now, and I'm just choking now. Number 10. The human skin slice in the chicken sandwich.
Like a patty?
A man in Florida ordered a sandwich from a fast food restaurant and found a whole slice of bloody skin in between the buns.
And of course, it has to be Florida.
Oh, yeah. Investigation revealed that the restaurant's manager was slicing lettuce when he accidentally sliced off a big chunk of his finger, and after he tended to his injury, he neglected to throw out the lettuce and served it up with the skin slice still inside of it.
I hope that's nowhere near my old stomping grounds. Please tell me that's
work dedication. He slices his finger off, and he just keeps working at his really important fast food job. He doesn't go to the hospital. Nope.
Hold on, let me check the original article that they link here, so hold on. Oh, I was at Arby's, by the way, so...
At an Arby's.
But let me...
Okay, I at Arby's in Florida for a while.
Oh, and of course,
You know,
Arby's has the urinals in it or something.
of course, the original news article they linked to is Fox News.
So take that word for word.
What did you say about Arby's in Florida, Gomer?
Not going to eat Arby's in Florida for a while.
Because this was in Miami
Arby's,
County.
Iowa.
This was in Miami County.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I don't get down to Miami, so I guess I'll be all right.
All right. Ooh, number 9. The glass in the baby food.
That's
Oh boy.
Oh.
Some parents in Brooklyn, New York, fed their infant some Gerber baby food and noticed he was spitting it out. The parents thought it was just a messiness of the baby, but until they noticed he was bleeding from the mouth caused by a dangerous shard of glass in the jar.
Wow. Was it just broken jar?
Apparently so.
Oh my god.
Poor baby.
Yeah.
His parents are going to be so rich when they do that company. It's going to be set for life.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, number 8. Oh boy, let's go to McDonald's.
Had your birth today?
The used Band-Aid in the French fries.
Oh, fun.
Apparently a woman at the University of Illinois discovered a scabby Band-Aid in the carton of her McDonald's French fries.
You have to say scabby.
Scabby.
Ew.
Oh.
That again, University of Illinois, I'm assuming it's in Springfield. Jillian, if you're listening, I hope that wasn't you who found that. Oh. Oh my god. Just,
It gets worse. It gets worse. Number seven.
Oh shit.
Why does it get worse?
Number 7.
No, it's worse.
The tooth in the candy bar.
I mean, your teeth are supposed to go into the candy bar, but not like that.
A woman in Texas bit into a Milky Way candy.
That's ridiculous.
A woman in Texas bit into a Milky Way candy bar only to find a human tooth biting her back. Oh, that's cool.
Human tooth.
You bite into a Snickers. Bitch! Mom! What the fuck?
Oh man. I don't know. Whoa. Oh god, number 6 is horrible. The razor blade in the ice cream.
Razor! Oh. Razor blade in the, it's on now. I'm throwing down, give me, we're
you're gonna love this because one person took their time enough, long enough to discover that someone had accidentally dropped a sharp razor blade into their pint of generic Walmart ice cream.
No, it's a good thing I don't buy generic Walmart ice cream. It's very good that I don't do that. When I buy ice cream, I tend to buy probably Ben and Jerry's. Really good.
God.
And it's usually chocolate chip cookies.
Look what I got into. Number 5, the serrated knife in the sandwich bread.
You just
What
leave
the
knife
hell?
in the bread. What you were cutting the
No,
bread
you
and
did
just
not
left the
notice
knife
that.
there?
It's not.
Or
It's,
did they bake the knife into the bread?
it's
Like it was for their prison dish, and we're gonna give them a loaf of bread so they could cut their way out.
Oh wow.
It's hard to figure out how a Subway employee could accidentally misplace a 6-inch serrated knife and actually bake the whole thing into a loaf of bread as they were preparing for the afternoon lunch rush.
No, seriously, how the fuck do you do that?
The guy who found it luckily bit into the melted handle and not the blade before discovering their not-so-little mistake.
It's not a fucking mistake. That's a lawsuit.
I don't
Yeah.
think Subway employees are the most perceptive people.
And here's something. Here's something. Everybody out there, if you're on the road, if you travel along the road like I do, just keep in mind, there are subways at nearly every truck stop in America. Thank you.
I eat at Subway every day. I'm the mayor of my local Subway, in fact, on Foursquare. But
There you go.
All right. But, yeah, watch out for that serrated knife in the bread. But it gets worse. It gets
And it gets worse from here even. Holy shit.
It get worse. Why
No,
the fuck does it always get worse?
Number 4, the mouse in the soda.
What?
Us in the...
Wait,
What?
is this that one Simpsons episode where they go to the Junk Brewery?
I don't know, but a man in Illinois, who found a mouse in his Mountain Dew actually took the company to court for making him drink carbonated vermin.
Wait, this is the only guy who's sticking them to court so far in your list?
I guess so. Pepsi, however, tried to dispute the suit claims by proving that even if there was a mouse in the drink, he couldn't have remained intact because of the Mountain Dew would have dissolved it into a jelly-like substance. Oh,
And you
what?
put that in your stomach.
Oh, God.
Right.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, let's...
Oh God, that reminds me of the movie Rats. This is why our water source is polluted.
No, okay, 3 is equally as the same as 4 because it's the same subject, because 3 is the mouse and the loaf of bread.
See, bread doesn't
Vicky,
dissolve
no!
like live. That one's unbelievable.
A man in England, we're in England now, and the rest were in the United States. In England, he learned his lesson the hard way when he discovered a dead mouse baked into a loaf of bread that he bought from the store.
What lesson did he learn? Not to
You
buy
learn to
bread?
listen to Daft Punk instead.
Wow.
And it-
On the upside, at least the mouse was cooked.
Well, yeah, you know.
Yeah, it was...
Mouse is
So
a
it's-
delicacy in some countries.
Yeah. So at least at that point, the mouse would be edible. Might want to spit the bones out.
I think that's our high point.
I'm sorry.
Mountain Dew sterilize all the germs off the mouse, too, because it just dissolves everything, including your innards.
Yeah. Oh, no wonder I had balls the other day. Too much Mountain Dew. No.
I'm sorry, I'm gagging over here because number 2 is even gross. And
Oh,
even
no.
worse than the mouse. Excuse me. Where am I? Number 2, the roach in the hash browns.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that number 1 is a used condom.
I'm not revealing that.
Or a
secret.
tampon.
I'm not revealing that secret.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
So that's some anatomy of hell shit right
in
there.
the hash browns.
and it was a
Wait.
McDonald's hash browns too.
Oh, lovely.
Another McDonald's contender.
I'm sorry, I have to steal a joke from Nash here. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You-
Where am I? Doesn't even say where the location is. I gotta find out what that is.
Think of all the roaches in the hash browns that don't get discovered.
Here.
Food for
You know,
thought.
thankfully, the McDonald's that you find at truck stops are pretty well clean. Thankfully. Although, it's more than just McDonald's running the place, too.
Oh, and actually, this is a kid who bit into this one. Oh, that's even gross.
Oh.
The kid, he bit into his McDonald's hash brown and found a dead roach fried in the center of it.
Fried in this...
So,
Okay, when
so
you're
there was
making hash browns, how did you miss a roach?
there was a roach on the grill, and then they were making hash browns, and it's like, oh, there's a roach.
See, they make the thing preform and everything, and then when they actually, make them up for service in the mornings, they deep fry the suckers.
Yeah.
That is a deep-fried roach. Again, on the other hand, at least the roach is cooked.
Yeah, it was fried.
Roach is a
Yeah,
delicacy
very-
in some countries.
Yeah, and number 1, and Rosen, you are right. It's a condom.
Hold
Let
it.
me
Yo, $5.
But
right?
but can you guess what the condom was found in? Just take a guess.
No.
Mayonnaise.
Yogurt.
No.
Oh!
No. I think I read that once, but no. Not in this one.
No.
It's actually another McDonald's contender too.
And a happy
Apple pies. Maybe some American pie way too soon.
chicken nuggets.
A condom.
Big Mac.
A Big Mac. Ding 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 ding.
Okay. You know, it's a good thing I don't eat the Big Mac. There.
A condom
I
in the
think
Big
my
Mac.
special-
Insert your own joke here.
Okay. Oh my.
I don't even know what to say. I mean, a condom in a Big Mac.
Was it used? Do we know?
Doesn't say. It just says a condom, and he took it. And this person actually went to court with it, like the other guy who tried it. He filed. Oh, this was in 1998. Wow. And the court was set, and they dismissed it. What the hell?
Dismissed it. Why?
Offered him a lot of money, and he took a settlement.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. What? He ordered he ordered 2 Big Macs, fries, and a soft drink. He ate his first sandwich and bit in.
2 Big Macs?
Yeah, he ordered 2 Big Macs. He ate the first sandwich. He bit into the second one and detected a strange taste. He checked the sandwich and saw.
Oh!
He saw a
Tastes
condom.
like
Not even
fucking rubber.
Hey,
Please tell me. Please, at least not a used one.
The manager observed the condom, which had
Serve the con.
which had deteriorated on the sandwich when it was microwaved and turned and went to the back of the building, where the guy could see her and call it 7 different guys out. The manager asked the guys who put the condom in the sandwich. The guys all giggled and laughed, but nobody denied putting the condom in the sandwich.
They all planted? Jesus Christ.
Holy shit!
So, what happened is,
They probably knew this guy.
so he got 2 coupons for free hamburgers and left the restaurant.
And then he took him to court.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Boy, yeah.
Wow. You know, the special sauce in the Big Mac. You know, I know. At least for me, it's terrible. But do we really need to try and offset the terribleness with a fucking condom?
So, let's see. He was taken to the hospital for treatment. He claimed in a lawsuit that he suffered physical and emotion illness.
I'd be physically ill too.
I feel so, yeah. I can see that.
Yeah. When you go to McDonald's, watch for your food. You might end up with a condom in your Big Mac. You might end up with a roach in your hash browns. You might end up with a bandage in your French fries. Any other restaurants, just watch out. And I am gonna puke up a storm because that was disgusting.
Must resist horrible joke. Must resist horrible joke.
You do just saying things like this every time, or am I just special?
No, I've done this, and oh man, that was gross. I'm sorry. Anyways, that is the top 10 list. That was the 10 grossest things people have found in their frickin' food at fast food restaurants.
Yeah.
Don't
Another.
worry, you want to share them? You want to share them what I just sent?
Oh yeah, what Rosen was trying to hold back earlier. Worst Happy Meal toy ever.
Worst Happy Meal toy ever. And you know what? It's time to end the podcast. Yes.
Nope.
Up the show tonight.
Do-do-do. I'm your host, Mike, and along with me were my co-hosts, Gomer and the Rosenhacker.
No.
And special thanks to the guest of the podcast, Elisa.
Yay.
You're welcome.
And
Happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
She's still in shock.
I'm going to have nightmares now.
Yeah, I think we all will.
we all will.
Why did I do this before breakfast?
And this has been Attack of the Awesome, signing off. Goodbye.
Bye.